Welcome to the discussion of Chapter 7, which is the posting to the ledger. These are our learning objectives: post transactions in the ledger and prepare the unadjusted trial balance. We have already discussed the first two steps in the accounting cycle in the previous chapter. So in this chapter, we will discuss step 3, which is the posting, and step 4, which is the unadjusted trial balance. Let's discuss again posting. So posting is the third step in the accounting cycle. It is the process of transferring data from the journal to the appropriate accounts in the ledger. So more specifically, posting is done by transferring the amounts of the debits and credits in a recorded journal entry to the ledger accounts. The purpose of posting is to classify the effects of transaction on specific asset, liability, equity, income, and expenses accounts in order to provide more meaningful information. So we may think it this way: data processed in the journal is raw information. We need to classify or post the information in the ledger so as to provide a more refined information. Example of posting. So in January 8, services worth 30,000 were rendered for cash. So may nirender kang services at nakakolekta ka ng cash amounting to 30,000. So this is the correct journal entry. Dahil nakatanggap ka ng pera, ide-debit mo ngayon yung cash kasi ito yung normal balance niya. So debit cash 30,000 and credit service fees amounting to 30,000. So service fees, this is your income. So malamang ang nature ng business mo ay nagre-render ka ng services. So dahil income mo siya, the normal balance of an income is credit. So if we will analyze this transaction, there is an increase in asset amounting to 30,000 and increase in income amounting to 30,000. So balance pa rin ang ating equation, accounting equation. Paano mo ngayon itong ipopost sa general ledger? So ito yung from journal mo, ito naman yung general ledger mo. So, as mentioned before, kada account na ginamit mo ay may kanya-kanya siyang general ledger. For example, itong si cash. Meron na siyang beginning balance na cash in the previous years siguro. Ngayon, yung debit na cash mo noong January 8 ay ililipat mo lang sa general ledger under cash. While yung service fees mo, ililipat mo lang din sa general ledger amounting to 30,000. Take note na kung anong balance niya dun sa journal mo, kung dinebit mo siya sa journal mo, syempre pagdating sa general ledger, ilalagay mo din siya sa debit section. Pero pag credit mo siya, ilalagay mo din siya sa credit section. So posting simply involves transferring the debit and credit amounts of a journal entry to the affected accounts in the ledger. So it resembles a T account. So ito yung sample ng posting sa general ledger. Ganun lang siya kadali. So lahat ng in-entry mo ng journal entries, dapat may kanya-kanya siyang general ledger at ililipat mo lang siya. So kapag nagawa mo na siya, i-discuss ko naman ngayon yung fourth step, which is the preparation of an adjusted trial balance. But let's discuss first the trial balance. So a trial balance is a list of general ledger accounts and their balances. So it is prepared to check the equality of total debits and total credits in the ledger. So kung si general ledger ay summary na ng kada account, si trial balance naman ay mas summary pa to ng mga accounts na nasa general ledger at ang makikita mo na lang dito sa trial balance ay yung mismong balanse ng account na yon. For example, itong cash. So this transaction shows that the balance of cash account is 70,000 pesos. Pag ginawa mo na yung trial balance, ang makikita mo na lang ay yung balanse ng cash which is 70,000 pesos. Hindi ko na makikita tong 40 at 30. So yun ang trial balance. Ngayon, there are different types of trial balance. An adjusted trial balance, which is prepared before adjusting entries are made, kaya nga unadjusted. Adjusted trial balance naman is prepared after adjusting entries but before the financial statements are prepared. And post-closing trial balance, this is prepared after the closing process. So although optional, a trial balance shall nevertheless be prepared because it helps in revealing some errors. Ano yung mga nagiging error? So these are the different errors revealed by a trial balance. So it can show that total debits and total credits are unequal, ganyan. So example, journalizing or posting one half of an entry. Example, yung isang transaction wala palang credit or vice versa. Number 2 is recording one part of an entry for a different amount other than other part. Number 3 is errors of transplacement or slide error on one side of one entry and error of transposition on one side of an entry. Example ng transplacement. So transplacement error or slide error is committed when the number of digits in an amount is incorrectly increased or decreased. For example, 1,000 yung correct na amount na dapat na i-record, pero ang na-record lang ay 100 or 10,000 pesos. So yun yung error of transplacement. Pag sinabi namang transposition error, it's committed when digits in an amount are interchanged. For example, dapat 15,652 siya. Pero ang na-record ay 15,625 or 15,265. So, nagkabali-baliktad yung numbers. Errors not revealed by a trial balance. Ano yung mga hindi nare-reveal? So the trial balance cannot reveal errors that do not cause the total debits and total credits to be unequal. Examples, omitting entirely the entry for a transaction. Number 2 is journalizing or posting an entry twice. Number 3 is using wrong account with the same normal balance as the correct account. And number 4 is the wrong computation with the same erroneous amounts posted to debit and credit sides. So the purpose of preparing a trial balance is to determine whether the total debits and total credits in the ledger are equal. So if total debits and total credits are not equal, an error surely exists. However, if total debits and total credits are equal, it does not necessarily mean that there are no errors. So again, I will post an example ng transaction na may journal entry na at na-post na sa ledger hanggang sa preparation ng unadjusted trial balance for your reference. So if there are any questions, concerns, or clarifications, you may send a message in our teams. Thank you.